Quick video today. If you live in Montana, you probably woke up to a newspaper article about the governor and I presenting the Hire Montana First Act. And if you read that newspaper article after 10:30, it was already old news. The bill was dead as soon as it hit committee, and no one had any good reason for voting against it. There was one representative who said, this isn't really an issue in our state, and so he's clearly never been to a construction site and looked at the license plates in the parking lot. And one representative said, well, a lot of these projects are just short projects, so it's not really that big of a deal to hire out-of-state workers for short projects, because Montana workers only need long work. Montana workers don't need short work. That's not helpful. And one representative said, yeah, but what about the businesses who live on the border of Montana? Oh, well, let's not make them hire Montana workers. No, it's okay. One person said, this might cause the projects to cost more. This might cause the projects to cost more. So our workers aren't worth it. I'm pretty sure that you as a taxpayer would say that your Montana workers are worth it. And we had 3 gun bills on the House floor today. Really interesting day to watch the debate on that. And you know what? I walked all the way home tonight from Carroll College in the dark and through parking lots and everything. And I didn't have a gun with me. I'm glad I made it. And in local government this afternoon, they killed the bill that I was carrying that asked for a cost of living adjustment for volunteer firefighters. I had done everything I could to do everything that they asked when in committee, saying they were worried about this and worried about that. So again, no good reason to vote against that, except for to say this is the wrong time for this was the reason. And I guess it's the wrong time to take care of our volunteer firefighters. So I wonder when a good time is. We had a bill brought to local government this afternoon that would allow any landowner or business owner to vote in city elections, even if they don't live there. So if you live out of the city limits, but you own a business or you own properties in the city limits, you get to vote in those elections one time for every building that you own. It was based on your title. So whoever name is on the title, even if you own 10 businesses in a district, you get to vote once for all of those, even if you don't live in that district, which was bad enough, but in addition to that, you could also run for county commissioner or mayor in city limits, even if you didn't live there. So someone who lives in Arizona but owns a bunch of property in Montana could run for mayor, run for CEO, and I wanted to end on a good note. I walked into committee this morning to present the Hire Montana First Act, and I thought that a contractor would be there to testify, to be a proponent, and I knew the governor's office would be, and I knew that there would be some labor there, and I was just really so happy to see a sea of orange shirts. My dad was a laborer, as you probably know. He's retired from the laborers, and there were probably 15 folks in bright orange shirts there to just have my back, and it made me feel like I had some family there to support me. And even though the bill got killed, I really truly enjoyed every single second of presenting that bill in committee, and I just wanted to thank those folks from the bottom of my heart for getting up early and taking time out of their school that they were here in Helena to attend, to come over and say, we are trained and ready to go to work. Please give us some jobs. I'm sorry it didn't work out for us, you guys. So thanks.